for Wiggins, and the shot profile is much more of what head coach Ryan Saunders wants. More looks at the rim, and from three is George.
Yeah, the big challenge right here is can Minnesota defend? They lost 6 in a row now, giving up 128 points a game.
Leonard muscles in and finesses his way at the finish.
If you're coaching against Minnesota.
George thought about it. Using the Zubac screen. Will pull up and hit from three.
Well, we told you now, he attempts.
Here is Leonard with a whole lot of time and space, and he connects from three.
On these misses, and then get fouled and get the potential three-point play.
George, step back jumper is good. The duo of Leonard and George have it going on in the first. So far this year, the Clippers 8-2 when both George and Leonard are in the lineup together. George connects on a three. What a show.
Well, you look at them defensively now. You know, they score 115, give up 107.
For the Clippers, dealing with a sore calf. But Doc Rivers said Harrell has really developed this season without Lou Will, and that time sets the screen for Leonard. Timberwolves 7-6 on the road this season. They are just 3-8 at home. As George hits from three, 15 points for Paul George. 4 of 6 from the floor. He's 5 of 5 from the line. As George hesitates and flips it in. And Jang, really no resistance at the end of that. 2 fouls on Gorgie Jang. George again, no resistance, right to the rim. George has found a lot of space. Runways to the rim for Paul George, who's putting on a first half show. When I FaceTimed him after the game, he was just so shocked he couldn't even say the words 100. He was just smiling, no words were coming out. As George now has 21 points in this first half.
I mean, so you got to pay attention there. I mean, come on now.
All the way in, Leonard lays it home.
Now watch this guy. This guy's taking it, and he can finish with either hand.
Leonard sizing up the rookie Culver. Using the Zubac screen. Leonard methodical. Faking, taking, hitting, plus the foul.
He lets the defensive guy get him. Now watch. There's your fake. Now I do a crossover right in your face.
George back in. George right to his spot. Boom.
There it is.
Leonard has 25 in the half. Looking for more and finding it.
Yeah, but he went strong. But I was surprised that at that angle, you got to play the board. You have to play the board.
George, catch, fire, and hit from three. Minnesota trying to snap a 6-game losing streak. Only New Orleans with a longer active losing streak. They've lost 11 as George, again, exactly what you diagrammed at the half.
So that they cannot turn the corner and get that 10 to 12-foot jump shot.
George up, under, and in. Timeout, Minnesota. George and Leonard have both topped the 30-point mark now. George, free release right to the rim, 33 for Paul George.
Latiga's come in and has done a nice job. He's given him 8 points, and he has a couple of 4 assists or 3 assists.
George hits the three, and the foul is called. Here's George, his three. You bet. Paul George with 39 points, his 6th triple of the night.
Just keep an eye on this now. Watch what happens here. Once he comes over, see if you're not going to challenge.
In this recent stretch, Minnesota has lost 6 straight entering this one and allowing 128 points a game during that stretch. As Paul George has topped the 40 spot. 41 points tonight for George, a season high.
The idea was excellent.
Leonard with a lot of space. Gets it back. Thought about the three, now takes and hits. Kawhi Leonard, a 40-point game.
They hesitated to go on the double team that opened up the cutter who made the pass. The old story at the playground, pass and cut.
George lays it home.
Oh, big basket.
44 for Paul George, and a timeout taken by Minnesota. Huge performances from the Stars tonight as Leonard and George combined for 88 points in a 124-117.
You know, we got to our spots early. Made shots. Paul carried us in the second half. And, you know, the guys stepped up tonight to step in those places. The guys missing played great.
First time both your teammates scored 40 in the same game. What's that like when you guys are both kind of working at the first half, you have 31, you have 23. What's that like?
I mean, it's great, you know what I mean, to just, have somebody else out there help scoring the ball, making the game easier for myself. You know, we're still trying to build our chemistry out there. We didn't close that fourth quarter too great, ended that third. So we still got improvements to make. You know, we're not complacent with what we're doing.
Kawhi, is this kind of what you were looking for when you and Paul decided to come here? I mean, it's only been done 21 times in NBA history where two teammates scored 40+ in the same game.
I mean, it didn't matter to me about that. I didn't think of that, you know, coming into this season. You know, we just want to win a basketball game. If it's me having 10, him having 40, vice versa, or Lou Will's going, or Trez, or somebody else just having a great game. You know, that's what I envision. I just want to envision winning basketball games.
How's this road trip been so far? You got one more game, but I mean, since you guys lost in Milwaukee, you guys have done pretty well since then.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we just wanted to bounce back. You know, after that Milwaukee game, you know, they're a great team, been together a long time. We feel like we still have some improvements, but that's just, you know, learning each other. Being on the same floor, just trying to compete, learn these plays, and you know, after that we just came in focused, ready, trying to learn every play and make every possession count.
Is there something about the defense or is it just shots on the spot?
I mean, you always got to credit them. They did a great job. You know, some of us got the shots we wanted, felt like we were playing a little bit in mud, and you know, even myself, just making careless turnovers, not really focused or locked in, just out there, just playing the game, thinking about me. You know, it's a learning experience for all of us, for myself, and you know, we just got to learn from it and move forward, and make sure we don't do it the next time.
What do you miss without Pat Bev and Lou in the lineup?
Just guys that have been here, you know, with Pat Bev, he brings a lot of energy, a lot of focus, and you know, brings energy for our team. Like I said, Lil Will's out there, you know, veteran guy, helping us out on the court, knowing the plays, and you know, just getting to his spot, helping to score the ball, making the game easier for us. So, and those are the things you're missing. You know, but like I said, the young guys stepped in, and we're ready to play.
I guess through 3 quarters, and you guys each have 30+, high 30, almost 40 each. Is that what you guys have thought when you guys joined together and thought about the offensive potential of you guys?
I mean, it just came out to be that way. We trying to win the game. You know, we ain't looking at scoring, and we at that point we trying to win the game. Get a basket, let's get another basket. Let's you know, let's try to pull this together. Let's win this.
Well, this is only the 21st time two teammates have scored 40+ in a game. You've actually done it before. You and Russ did it. And that was the last time I've done it. What is it like when two guys got it going like that? I mean, do you just feed off each other?
Yeah. I mean, it's special. You know, two guys offensively. You know, and it's the thing about it is we dishing, finding each other, feeding each other, and then when we have moments to be aggressive, we're looking to get aggressive and attack, look for our shots. But you know, it's great when both guys can get going.
When it's going like that, do you, in your mind, think, or do you and Kawhi say anything to each other, or do you guys know that you guys are having a special night that hasn't really been done that often in NBA history?
Nah, again, it was more so coming into this night. Down Lou, so coach was staggering our minutes, so we had to be extra aggressive offensively. And then that's what kind of nights you're going to get.
What have you guys seen early? You guys got the first 23 points of the game for for your team. What did you see from their defense really that allowed you to get so much success?
On defense?
From their defense.
From their
defense.
Honestly, I thought our defense is what got us easy opportunities, easy looks, kind of got us into the game offensively. We got early stops that turned into baskets on the other end, and I thought that was kind of what, dictated how the game was going to go.
Thanks.
You didn't come out in the fourth. You stayed the whole fourth. You played 39 minutes. Do you still see yourself playing tomorrow night? It's a quick turnaround.
Yeah. I mean, I'm healthier. Kawhi is still getting healthy. So it's smart for him to rest and attack that with rest. Whereas I'm a little healthier, and I need to kind of get some more rhythm, get some more timing down. So I'll be in tomorrow.
Obviously, this offensive approach tonight with all the guys being down required you guys to do a lot, take a lot on your shoulders. And it won't be like this every night, but are there things that when they were flowing you thought could be transferable, how you two play off each other going forward?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was a good indication tonight. Again, both of us was aggressive to start. Again, our defense got us going. And then down the stretch, you saw, it's still some slippage, still some opportunities that we can grow. But I thought overall we did a great job of just playing off one another, both being aggressive tonight, working to score and attack, and then finding plays to make our teammates better as well.
What do you make of Derek Walton? I mean, he's a guy who was the last guy on the team, now he's playing for 10 minutes. I know it's, again, the lineup, not the way it's always going to be. Doc seems to have a lot of trust in him. What do you guys, kind of trust do you guys have in him?
We got a lot. I think every time he's been out there, he's made an impact. He's had big opportunities, big moments for his confidence. He's been, when his number's called, he's ready, he's available, and he's been consistent. I think that's the best thing you can call his stretch of being out on the floor. He's been very consistent for